Yes, sir. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I actually want to go ahead and give my thoughts on the Lizzo situation, okay? So basically, you guys know Kanye recently went on Fox News. That was following the White Lives Matter controversy, where he was wearing the shirts with Candace Owens. And he spoke on a number of different topics on Fox News. One of them was Lizzo. And this is what Kanye actually said about Lizzo. Kanye said that the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal when that is actually unhealthy. And he basically said that it's clinically unhealthy for her to be that big. And I think he's absolutely right about that. And he also said that the fact that when Lizzo does lose weight, bots come on and attack, I guess, like defend and say, no, you should be big on Twitter. I guess Kanye said that. And Kanye actually referred to that as demonic because you are promoting somebody to stay literally clinically unhealthy. Like she's like 400 pounds, something like that. And then Lizzo actually responded. She had like a concert in Canada, and Lizzo came out and said, I feel like everybody in America got my mother effing name in their mother effing mouth for no mother effing reason. I'm minding my fat, black, beautiful business, Lizzo said in this clip. Okay, so here go my thoughts about that, right? And I've been wanting to speak on this for a while. I think many of you guys know I went on a fitness journey myself. I've never been like obese or anything like that. I don't even think my genetics work where I could get that big, but I weigh 190. What am I? 192 now. I was 220 like 4 months ago. And I realized that I was just getting too fat. I'm like, all right, I got to chill. Like COVID done made me lazy and sitting in the house, you know? So I went out and I got on a fitness journey and I lost like 30 pounds in like 2, 3 months. And I say all that to say, in America, your health, for whatever reason, is not prioritized. It's not looked at as something that's important. What's looked at as important in this country is obviously taking care of your family, achieving the American dream, making money, being successful, different things like that. But for whatever reason, health has never really been a priority. And I feel like that should be number one. Your health is more important than anything, because if you don't take care of your health, you know, I got people in my family that got diabetes, heart problems, stroke. You could get all of that stuff if you're unhealthy. And I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. That's the path that Lizzo was going down. She may not have it now because what's she in, like her 20s? When she gets to her 40s and 50s, she gonna have health problems being that big. You cannot be that big. You know, you gotta lose the weight. It's just downright unhealthy. It's not supposed to be that way. And stuff like that only happens here in America. You know, I've been out the country before. You know, you go to different countries. You know, you go to like Europe or Asian countries or different things like that. Almost nobody is fat. And forget obese. They're not even fat over there. Everybody is like skinny because that's kind of the culture. That's the norm. Like, you're not supposed to be 500 pounds at 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why other countries are like that is because they actually eat right and walk around and do some type of working out. Now, I do see the other side of the argument, though, right? But I think the left go too far. The crazy radical left people, the freaking woke people, they go too far with this, right? Because I understand it. You don't want to bully somebody for their weight and make fun of them and make them feel bad about themselves because they're fat. I guess they call it like fat shaming. You don't want to do that, but you do want to communicate in a respectful way. You know that, hey, that you are too big. You got to get healthy, man. You know, it don't got to be rude. But it's like you don't have to tell somebody, man, you're fat, huge, and nasty. Like, you know, because there was another controversy where a comedian named Ari Spears said that Lizzo looked like a bowl of mashed potatoes or something like that. And then he got a lot of flack for that. Now, I understand that. I get it. I get it. But in America, I just think there needs to be more emphasis on getting healthy and getting right. Because think about it, guys. I mean, if you look at the stats, like half the country is like fat or obese. It's one of the two. Like, it's like 50% of all adults are like obese or fat. And then kids, it's like 30% or something like that, which is crazy because when I was a kid, there were no fat kids. Obviously, I'm not even that old. I just turned 28 a few days ago. When I was a kid, everybody was skinny. Now I walk around now. Some of these kids be 4th, 5th grade, fat, huge. It's like, what the heck? You can't say that it's just all genetics and some people just big bone. No, because if you look at back in the day, you scroll back 50, 40 years before, like before now, like scroll back to like the 1930s, the 1940s, the 1950s. Look at your grandma and your grandpa. Look at your great uncle, your great aunt, whatever. All of them were skinny and in shape. That's not a coincidence. So you can't just say, You know, oh, some people just genetically big bone. And I get it. Some people are genetically a little bit more big bone, but nobody is genetically 400, 500 pounds. No way. You go back in the day and look at our ancestors back in the day, they were not that big. And I'm not even talking about the ones that were forced to work, like the slavery and stuff. I'm talking about just the 1950s. Go back to the 1950s and 60s and look at how your mama and daddy and your grandparents look. They were all skinny because that's the way that the world worked. And also, I don't want to go conspiracy here, but like, let's be honest, they're definitely putting something in the food. Like the foods is like addictive. People are like addicted to the food. I don't know what they're putting in here, but it's the food that's making everybody fat. It's the fact that nobody gets physical activity. And then half the time, people don't even realize this, but like half the food you're eating is not real food. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but when I went on my fitness journey and I decided to lose 30 pounds and I had a trainer, he was explaining to me like, yeah, dude, McDonald's and KFC and all that, that's not 100% real meat. Like you're not even eating real food. That's not real food. Like, I don't know what they're putting in that crap. I don't know what you're eating, but it's not real food. You know, you ever go to the grocery store and you know how you guys like your little like fruit punches and your juices and all that? You ever take a look on the back? If you take a look on the back, it'll tell you only 20% juice, not real fruit juice. Like, what the hell are you drinking? What the hell are you eating? You know, so that's just kind of the way that I look at it. But again, I don't think Lizzo should be bullied for it. But again, you know, health should be more of a priority in this country. And unfortunately, it's not. We really live in a society where it's just okay to be huge and unhealthy. And to me, it's just not. You know, you got to get healthy. You got to. I know me and my siblings, we have talks with our family members about getting healthy. We don't play that. We don't let the whole woke thing go. We're not rude, but we're like, you know, hey, you should really start working out. And we lead by example. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother, Josh, my younger brother, Josh, is more in shape than me. But I'm in pretty decent shape too now. And we just talk about the importance of health and stuff. Like ever since I lost that 30 pounds and I eat better, I feel better. You know what I mean? Like I feel better. I'm healthier. Now I don't got to worry about getting heart disease or anything in the future because I eat like crap every day. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I can rant forever about this stuff. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole Lizzo thing. I think Kanye is absolutely right. I think people need to stop defending her. I mean, if somebody just downright attacks her and slams her, then sure. But if somebody just simply says, you know, she needs to get healthy, I don't see the issue with that. Like, I feel like Kanye didn't say anything wrong. And for Lizzo to say, I'm tired of everybody having my name in your mouth. You're one of the biggest stars in the world and you're like 500 freaking pounds. Like, whether you like it or not, Lizzo, people are going to have your name in their mouth when you're literally like the largest celebrity. Like, no offense. You know what I mean? Like, you're huge. You're freaking huge. And it's not a knock to her, but let's just keep it what it is. She's huge, you know, and it's just unhealthy. So people going to say it until you lose the weight. So I predict that at some point she's going to eventually lose the weight. I mean, she has the money. She could easily afford top-notch food. She can eat healthy food that actually tastes good. You know what I mean? Like she could actually like get a fancy chef that could cook really healthy meals. She could watch her calories and all that. She could literally work out. Like like honestly, there's no excuse for being that big when you're a celebrity, in my opinion, unless she got some type of health issue that I don't know about. As far as I know, you should not be that rich, that popular, that famous, and still be that big when you can easily throw, you know, you could throw 50, 100K to a trainer like LeBron and all of them be doing the professional athletes, and they'll get you right. That's all you got to do. Spend that money, get you a real personal trainer, get you a chef, count your calories, work out consistently. That weight will come right off. That's literally what happened with me. What happened with me is I cut all the bad foods out of my diet. I cut carbs out. Like I wasn't eating nearly as many carbs because carbs actually do make you fat when you eat too many of them. I stopped eating all that crap. And then I started working out consistently and I was running every day. Not running. I was actually walking. I hate running. Running sucks. But I was walking every day for about like an hour or two. And it worked. The weight came right off. It came right off. So that's my spiel for today. There you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.